Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we're taking a look at Blockdag. Is it legit or is it a scam? I was willing to kind of like be on the fence on this one and watch how things develop, right? But I have to label it as a scam. And this is my opinion, and I'm going to be giving you the reasons why, right? For this particular project, I'm getting the same vibes as Bitcoin mind tricks, right? That's the advantage we have on this channel. We've been looking at scams for a long time. It has got the same concept of mining coins, right? So here you need to understand there's a difference between a coin and a token. Other scams that we cover, like Green Bitcoin, Scotty the AI, and all that, those ones are tokens, right? Tokens are basically developed on top of another blockchain like Ethereum, right? But Blockdag has got its own blockchain, right? So it's a coin. That is very important. Why? Why is that important? Well, it is important because my reason for calling this one a scam is exactly it's in the pre-sale, right? So currently they're saying they've collected about what, $17 million, something like that. And also the next batch price is 205. I think they were talking about a point 0.5 on the time of listing, right? That is also deceitful because you cannot actually, it's irresponsible to tell investors what the price is going to be when you list, because the price is determined by the market, right? So it's sort of like tricking investors, thinking that the price is going to be 0.5, but that's not the case. But of course, we have seen with other scams that they can actually achieve that 0.5, even maintain it, because a lot of the people will be staked, they can't sell. So the reason for calling this one a scam is in the roadmap, right? It's all in the roadmap, particularly the very final phase. So in the final phase, they're talking about release of mining software, equipment, and user guides for immediate post-launch mining. So guys, you need to watch this video to the end. Like, it's packed with information. So right in phase 4, that's when the mining software is going to be released, because number one thing is you'll be able to install an app on your phone and start to mine your Blockdag, right? And or you can buy their equipment, I think the X10, X100, X50, and so on. The problem I have is when you buy in the pre-sale, where are the coins coming from? Are they mining alone? Because when Bitcoin started, anyone could mine Bitcoin, right? You can go to your garage and pick an old 486, connect it to the network, and you can start mining with it. Any PC that you had, you could just string it up in the network, you could start mining with them. But here, they are selling these coins in the pre-sale. Where did they come from? Right? That's the question that we have to ask. And that's the reason why I'm calling this project a scam. Because if they are able to mine those coins, we should also be able to mine them. Right? How are they mining them, the coins that we are buying? I can understand with other tokens such as the BTC20 scams and the Green Bitcoin, the tokens are actually minted on launch, the TGE, the token generation event. After the pre-sale is done, they create the contract and they mint the tokens, and then you can start claiming your tokens. But in this case, it's different. The coins have to be mined, right? So if they are selling coins in the pre-sale, where did they come from? And if they've mined those coins, why are we also not able to mine them today? We don't need these Blockdag machines, and it's nice that they are developing these machines and whatever, but we can mine with our own CPUs, right? Some of us have got huge rigs of 10 graphics card. We can just connect and start mining right now, right? So where are they getting their coins, right? That's where the scam is, guys. That's where the scam is, because it's the same thing with Bitcoin mind tricks. They were also talking about stake by mine, you mine by staking and all that. But then where did the coins come from, right? Where are they coming from? Because you're saying you're going to have cloud systems where we'll be mining these coins after pre-sale, but now we are buying them. So where did they come from? Right, the coins, because if you mine them, we should also be able to mine them. It means there is a method of mining them. Right now, they are not just telling everybody, which is actually not a good thing, because it means they can just mine everything, right, behind doors, and then by the time that they actually launch, they've got everything. So that's one aspect of the scam, guys. Be extremely careful with what they are talking about here. And another thing that I wanted to highlight is the video. I want you to listen to this bit, right? I want you to listen to this bit.
Contract capabilities and intuitive user interface, we're poised for exponential growth. Imagine starting from a point similar to where Doge and Shiba began and achieving a 50x increase in value just on pre-sale, going into the thousands of percentage after launch. That's the kind of potential our community sees for Blockdag. And
So they're saying at launch, you can achieve 50x already, right? And then the exponential growth they see is 5,000x. I'm not saying it won't happen, but it's irresponsible for anyone behind any project to tell investors that you're going to get 50x. You buy your token today, you get 50x. How are you going to get 50x, right? Because for you to get 50x, there really need to be a lot of people who are coming in, right? It's typical Ponzinomics, right? Just like Bitcoin. It started with a few people, it's growing, more people are buying it, multiple corporations are buying it, it's increasing the price. We have ETFs now, which are also further pushing the price up. But with Blockdag, they're already talking about a 5,000 exponential growth, 50x. And also, this guy, do you know who he is, right? I tried to search on their YouTube channel. It's only this video that is there, right? And one thing that I want you to know, guys, is out of all the scams that I have covered, the worst scams where money was taken from investors in the worst possible way, or the amount rather was the worst, are projects with people that are doxed. So this project, I don't know whether it's pretending to be doxed, because we've got this is the face of the project. This guy is the face, right? You do see him, but I don't see any LinkedIn profile, right? Do you know who he is? If you know who he is, please just drop it in the comment section so that we can go and check his LinkedIn profile. We can go and check out a whole lot of details, because we don't see anything else, right? Like I said, guys, be extremely careful. And they are also selling these hardware machines, right? They are selling these machines.
Sir, the X30 is a step up from the X10. This powerhouse delivers up to 600 coins per day, which brings you daily earnings of $30. This comes with a hash rate of 280 gigahash a second. And
so be careful, because they are even asking you to also pre-buy the equipment. Is this another high-level scam where they are scamming you both sides by purchasing this token, right? Not token rather, but coin, and also at the same time purchasing the equipment. And then at the end of the day, no equipment is ever delivered. And the token price at launch is not anything that has been spoken about in this video. So you need to be careful in that aspect, right? Which brings me to the point. I have stressed this in multiple other videos and scams that I have covered, right? If you are buying into a pre-sale, right, it's impossible for you to, it's actually is illegal for you to buy into a pre-sale without a logbook, right? You need to log everything that you're doing, right? Even if you have got previous pre-sales that you have invested in, whether they went good for you or they were not good, you need to start collecting that information so that you can come up, you can start to grow a big brain in these pre-sales and see where the money is at, right? And not be taken for a ride by projects like Bitcoin Mine Tricks and also Blockdag, right? But for Blockdag, I sincerely hope that I am wrong, but this is my opinion. I really feel like this is a scam, because if they are selling the coins right now, where are they getting them from, right? There's not going to be a TGE event, right? Because these coins are going to be mined directly, right? So that's one thing right there. So you need to actually log everything, all these pre-sales. And the nice thing about logging is you start collecting this information before you even buy the token, right? So you can just go down the road to the nearest brick and mortar store and buy a simple $1, $2 notebook and start taking notes on each and every pre-sale, right? Or you don't even need to spend anything. You can just fire up an Excel document on your PC and start logging, right? But what I recommend is the Big Brain Crypto Ego Logbook. It allows you to actually track pre-sales, and you can track up to 70 pre-sales, right? And these pages are actually designed, so you've got 2 pages per each pre-sale that you use to track. They are actually designed to help you to think while you are taking down this information so that you're not taken for a ride. The first page allow you to just log pertinent information about the project. And also my favorite is the scam or legit evaluation, where you check, is the team dogs? For example, yes, the team is dogs for Blockdag, right? But who is this guy, right? I haven't actually seen any video on their YouTube channel. There's only one video on there. Maybe he's more active on other platforms, right? But for me, the crux of the matter is, if they are able to sell these coins now, it means they are able to mine them. That's basically what it means, right? And it means everybody needs to be able to mine. Just like when Bitcoin started, everyone was able to mine it, right? So that's pertinent information that you need to include when you're evaluating in your Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook. And also launch price tracking. You can see the major sell point for this Blockdag is talking about on this, when it's released, you're going to get 50x. It's going to be released at a price point of 0.5 and so on, right? Imagine when it reaches $1, how much you are going to be having and all that. That's the sell pitch, right? So with your Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook, before you even buy, after it launches, you can start to track the price point, right? You can start to track, see how the price point is moving. And if you do decide to invest, you can invest after launch, right? After people have started receiving their hardware equipment, right? That it's only safe to invest right now. You know what? A lot of people will say that, Net Crypto, you actually made me miss this project. Look at this now. It's now 100x. It's now, but to tell you the truth, a lot of people have lost a lot of money, right? You should just go and read the stats on how much money has been lost through scams, right? 2023, 2022, right? There are multiple scams out there, right? So track the price tracking. And if you do decide to buy, you can actually jot down how much you have purchased, at what price, and how many tokens you have, and also your emotions when you are making that purchase. And also there's a notes section here that you just record pertinent information. And on the second page, you have ego notes. This is where you start to put information like what they are talking about here, right? You can see, okay, on this batch 8, this is the next price point that they wanted. I think they're talking about a launch price of 0.05 or something like that, right? And actually, what are other things? For example, this phase 3, right, is very important because everything is going to be achieved in the final phase 4, closing the pre-sale and mainnet launch, right? This is the releasing of the mining software equipment and other guides for immediate post-launch. Why can't we mine from today, right? And they're already selling the coins. Where are they getting the coins from? So for me, that's a major question mark that we have got, right? So let me know. Do you think that this is a legit project? Let's engage, right? So no cases in the comment section, right? Just remember that anyone who cases in the comment section will be put on ice, right? Just as the scam lords in their Telegram group, they treat investors who want to know about the project. They just kick them out of the Telegram. So that's what we do here. If you come with cases, you're not like talk about the point that I've mentioned in the video, like if they are selling the coins right now, where did they get them? Because this is not a token, it's a coin, and it needs to be mined in order for it to come into existence, and anyone should be able to mine it. You don't need the Blockdag equipment to mine any sort of crypto. You can, as long as you've got a processing power, anyone should be able to mine it, right? So why is it that we can't mine it? Why is it it's only in phase 4 that people will be able to mine it? Very important information, right? So if you want to grab yourself the Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook, which I say, without logging any pre-sale you buy into, whether it's good or it's bad, right? It's like you're driving blind. It's like you're playing cards blindfolded. You need a logbook. It's not a matter of if, you just need it, right? And you don't even need to get this one, even though this one I recommend it because it's designed to actually track pre-sales, right? Affiliate link is in the description. But even if you don't want, if you think, oh, this is way too expensive, some people will drop 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 into a pre-sale, but they see $38 as, no, it's too expensive, right? But this will help you develop a big brain in crypto, and that's when you can start to see where you can make your money, just as we saw with BTC20, right? A lot of people got scammed from this project, but we saw there was an opportunity to make money into it just by tracking what was happening. You can check out the videos that I covered for BTC20. So a logbook is something that is important. Even just a notepad for $1, you can pick it up to any shop close by for you, right? But the nice thing about the Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook is it's hardcover, and you can just sit, have your cup of coffee, and start to meditate on the pre-sales you've bought on, filling that information. And when you go to pen and paper without computers, it helps you to think. You start to see things that you haven't seen before. What are they talking about on the Telegram, right? What is on the website? Does this even make any sense? What are other similar projects? So, for example, what's that the differences between Bitcoin Mindtricks as well as Blockdag, right? Because even for Blockdag, they are already talking about staking, For some tokens like ETH and all that, it took a very long time for them to actually bring in staking and stuff. They just didn't invent staking before they even launched the token. So here, staking in multiple projects is being used as a pillar to actually prolong the scheme for as long as possible, right? So be careful out there. Let's engage in the comment section. What do you think, right? Remember, no insults. So this is my review for this one. Thank you for those who have requested for this review, and I'll see you in the next one.